Hey everybody, welcome back. Wow, what a crazy life, right? And I know we're all kind of thinking that right now. So I survived this last week of school, and that's why I was kind of like gone. It was just crazy between like we were trying to figure out how to make it special, obviously, because we were not in school. So we had like a parade, and then between that and finishing grades and getting my stuff out of my classroom because I'm going to a new school. Poor Evan, he has to deal with my many boxes of personal belongings from school. But anyway, I'm back, and thank you for being patient. I appreciate it. So, recap. More so recapping for myself than for you. Let's see. So they escaped from the Mason Mountain clan, and they're with Edge and Hoppy, and they're going to find the meteor. And that's basically where we left off. It wasn't very exciting, I don't think. Like, that wasn't a really good cliffhanger to leave you guys on. It was kind of like, and then they journeyed into the sunset. That's it. So, we're gonna jump back in, chapter 13. And again, like I told you guys before, now that I really don't have an excuse, I'd like to aim for 3 chapter postings each week. And maybe 4 if I'm feeling ambitious. But we'll say 3 to be safe. Keep the expectation low, right? Chapter 13, here we go. Edge looks at all of us again. You didn't touch the bones, did you? This time, he asked a little more empathetically. Frantically, I searched my brain. I don't know. I think just the hat. I turned to Beans. Right? The hat? Beans shrugs. I don't know. I didn't see. Edge pats my shoulder and smiles at my panic. I'm sure you're okay. Your skin is still on you. Then Edge turns and starts walking again like he didn't just drop the bomb that I might be cursed. Bean shakes his head. There's no such thing as curses. Plus, we saw Bassinger's shotgun in the shed, remember? If that was his skeleton, the Masons have got to be connected. Bassinger wasn't stealing from some witch's chamber and then got cursed. With that, Beans and everyone else follow Edge, and I just stand for a few seconds staring after them. I didn't touch the bones, did I? I look down at the skin on my arms, and it looks normal to me. I give it a good hard rub just in case. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I hurry to catch up with the group. You don't think those Mason people will come back? Scarlet asked several minutes later. Ed shakes his head. I think they're more interested in that map than anything. I've actually encountered the Mason clan a few times. They're bullies for sure. But as long as you don't mess with their moonshine, you're fine. Good thing I didn't booby trap it then, Beans mutters. Good thing, I say. Edge steps around a tree. It's weird they took you guys. Maybe they was just wanting to mess with you, scare you or something. I know the rumors, but I've never heard of them actually kidnapping anybody. I remember the Masons standing side by side, staring at me hanging in that sack while I blubbered away. Maybe they realized they were overdoing the terrorize the kid thing. Scarlet slipped her hand in Edge's. So you're in high school, huh? Yep, he answers, sliding his hand free. I'm 13. Edge gives her a lopsided smile. Okay. What's so special about him? Rocky grumbles. What's so special about Scarlet? I grumble right back. And when did I become such a girl? Thinking boys are cute, getting jealous, and the whole butterfly thing. Ugh, it's all Scarlet's fault. Rocky cuts me an odd look through the side of his eyes, and I wish I hadn't said that about her out loud. I decide to go with it. Well, he shrugs. She's different. New. Pretty. His face gets a little red. Yes. She wears girly clothes and lip gloss? Yes. He looks at me again. What's up with you? I flip a braid over my shoulder. So if I wore girly clothes and lip gloss, You would think I was pretty too? Rocky doesn't answer me, and the more silence that ticks by, the more uncomfortable I become. What was I thinking bringing this up? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. You're just Annie to me. Always have been. You're my pal. Well, I suppose there could be worse things than being Rocky's pal. Honestly, none of this has ever been an issue before, and I'd really like it not to be. I smile at him. You're my pal too. Good. Rocky keeps walking, and when he steps ahead, Beans comes up beside me. I think you're pretty, he quietly says. For a second, I'm not sure how to respond. Beans has never said anything like that to me before. I glance over at his face, and the shy expression on it melts my heart. Thank you, Beans. He smiles. You're welcome. Rocky stops walking. Huh. Beans and I jog to catch up, and when we're right beside him, we see him staring down at his Nikes. He scoots away some leaves that are coated with fine silver dust and then tows a fallen limb to the side. What is that? He asks. I move closer, squatting as I do, and there, right at Rocky's feet, sits a perfectly round, bright silver sphere about the size of a Rubik's Cube that our math teacher lets us play with on Friday afternoons. Silver dust coats the ground around the sphere too. This is just like the other silver powder I've seen. It had to have come from the meteor shower. I lean closer and reach out with my hand. Don't touch it, Edge says, and I jump back. Rocky steps away, and Edge takes a stick and rolls the object around in the dirt and leaves. That silver stuff, I tell everyone. It's been other places too. It was on me and Beans and probably you all after the silo. It was on that bear and on the mason's roof. It's got to be from the meteor shower. Finn hikes one brow. Why didn't you tell us you saw silver stuff? I give him an incredulous look. We've been kind of busy. Excuse me for not pointing out sparkly glitter. Beans straightens up. She told me, he says, and Finn and Rocky both frown. I give Beans a look. Now is so not the time to be playing the favorite game. The clouds shift then, and a beam of sun sneaks through them and the trees to hit the sphere almost like the sun knows there's a foreign object in the woods. The sphere reflects back, shooting brilliant rays that are so bright I have to squint to watch. The rays seem to dance across the silver surface, and I'm suddenly mesmerized by the glimmering light. I reach a hand out again because I would love to feel. Don't. Finn grasps my arm and tugs me back, and it's only now that I realize my friends have all taken giant steps back while I've moved forward. The sun disappears behind a cloud, and the sphere goes back to being normal polished silver. What the heck just happened? I've seen the sun reflect on something shiny before, but this seemed different. More sparkly and dancing with intensity. If this sphere came down in the meteor shower, then that means it's from outer space. I've seen pictures of meteors, and they've never looked like this. I glance at Beans. I want to know what he thinks, but he's just staring at the orb, and I could totally visualize the scientific wheels cranking away. Plus, this needs more money. Edge slips on a leather glove and reaches down to grasp the sphere. Holding it up in front of his face, he rotates the ball, studying it, and I try to get a better look. It almost seems like it's glass. It's so polished and clear. Edge pulls a handkerchief from his back pocket, wraps the cloth neatly around the sphere, and tucks the bundle inside his pack. What do you think it is? Rocky whispers. None of us have a response. This isn't what we're looking for, is it? Finn asks. Bean shakes his head. Wrong location. But, guys, what if what we saw really wasn't a meteor shower? I told you, Finn's voice trails off. Aliens, Scarlet breathes. They found this like spherical ball thing that was like really shiny and then did this crazy thing when the light hit it. And now they're thinking that maybe it wasn't just a meteor shower after all. And that maybe aliens are involved. From this point, I can guarantee that the story's gonna like just like that. gonna really pick up. It gets really exciting and adventurous, so please continue to stay tuned. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope this brings some joy to your day. I know right now things are just becoming increasingly crazy as the days go on, and it's like every time you open anything, be it social media or the news, it's like things are just getting worse and worse, and there's just more and more chaos. Yeah, so I just hope for this to be kind of like, I don't want it to be a distraction, because I don't think we should be distracted. I think that we need to be aware and alert, and even just, yeah, aware, like know what's going on, so don't be distracted. But I think it is healthy to kind of get away from that as well. So that's what I hope to be. I will see you next time for chapter 14. See ya.